Just a quick note before we dive in. This is educational content only. Liberty Trading Club is not a financial advisor. Everything you see here is for learning purposes only. Remember, trading involves risk, and past performance doesn't guarantee future results. So all
So I don't know what's going on here. Excuse me. All right. I was going to start the day. I was going to start the day by saying part 3, same day, part 3, maybe part 4 actually, if we don't forget the first day we came up here. So, what do we know? What do we know? We know they're trading a lot in this area. We know that. Give me an exact price. I don't think they know an exact price they want to trade from. What we do know is somewhere between, I don't know, 68.92, right? And 69.07, which is what we used originally. Between 92 and 07, a lot of activity, a lot of stuff going on. We know that. Here's a thought process you guys might want to look at. I'm going to look at the NQ real quick too. So this is ES. 90, what, let's call it 95 to 07. And here on the NQ, it's kind of pushing up a little bit. But somewhere from, I don't know, we used 90, let's do 25,977 was what we used last week. All the way up to even where we're at right now, 271. Huge range for the NQ. Huge range. Probably a little bit easier to get some trades on the NQ today than the ES. Probably. So let's be cautious. Let's be aware that, first of all, these candles seemingly coming out of nowhere. I'm trying to fix my sensitivity on my mic. Hold on. I don't get it. I don't know why sometimes it's so sensitive and sometimes it's not. Oh well, I'll go with it. Let's roll with it. Yeah, I was just trying to adjust for the volume. I don't think, again, I'm not going to use tick century for the MQ. I mean, I'm not going to use I'm going to use the NQ as the guide, Joe. So 699 just seems to make it almost similar to the others. That's the only reason I put it on 699, just to get it close. I'm using NQ as my judge. Speaking of, we are kind of at the top of that. This is where I thought we were going to range the other day, and we didn't. We ended up ranging at a lower level. We'll see. We'll probably end up with a range here this morning too. It's top of that ES range as well. But again, same spot I thought we were going to range the other day. So I thought I was going to have Boss Hog with me this morning. So obviously we have to have a little bias toward the long side. I'm not trading with these candles coming out of nowhere. Did everybody else get this on your charts too? By the way, did you guys get this? Mm-hmm. Same boat. Same boat's hanging out in the channel. It was Friday morning and this morning. No, you guys didn't have this. Okay, let me reload my historical data. What is going on here? Lag, everything. Huh. All right, let me restart then. Thank you, Justin. Let's see if I can sync date and time. Fix my ES. Didn't fix the NQ. 600-second lag. We'll be restarting. of the skin. All right. One more time. All right, you guys, Justin. Did the algo get tripped early? Darn daylight savings time. Well, since I don't have Boss Hog or Paul, anybody want to jump on with me? We're scared. We don't want to be on the mic with you. Nope. Okay. Well, so we're officially in wait and see mode. Don't take trades too early today, Jeff. Be patient. Oh yeah, it's all good, buddy. I've been lower around 165 on NQ. 165. I keep saying 177, but that's close enough, Megan. There's a lot of activity there. We just kind of let's do this. It's fun stuff to do. Draw things out while we're waiting to take a trade. So somewhere in this area, we know that they're trading it. That looks like a sedan. There's some wheels for you. It's like a Tesla truck. But seriously, slide it over. Trading there. They are buying there, by the way, Megan. You are right about that. But they're also, I have my car over here. They're also selling there as well. What if they mud more? They bought there more. This is a real thing there. Look, that's kind of interesting to do, right? It's like a little car on the road. But there's a lot of trades happening there. Just, uh, there's a lot. Ever since price came up here originally, bought, just hanging around there, always being. There's a lot. It looks like This is like a magnet area. This and the level above, right, Megan? So you're somewhere up here around 270. Get a little 100 point range there. It keeps price gets going back. Let's call it, yeah, about 280. Price gets sucked to this 165 and 280 level on a regular basis. Look at this. You can probably draw that out too. No joking about this. That's real. Those are your two levels. Look at this. It's like that's like a hot air balloon, and this is a sedan. But these are two very serious levels you guys should look at today. Good call on that. It's really attracted that. I do like this level better though, Megan. You're right. This is a strong level. Look at that. I'd buy from there. Thanks for pointing that out. I'd totally buy from there. I like it. Look at this. Same level above too. That 280, whatever it is, 260, 270. Sorry, I said 280 earlier, 270. Um, I like that. That works. Hey, that's called taking what the market gives you. Good job. Okay, good. I like it. That's it. What are you doing, bird? CZ97. All right, guys, get ready for the open. Be patient. If you're new to trading, struggling to be profitable, please wait about 6 minutes after the open here. Obviously, we're probably looking at up day, but don't go chasing things. And we are open for business. Obviously, we're looking at buying pullbacks in the short term. Obviously, say obviously, it's probably not obvious to everybody. We are up 68.97. I was looking at I was talking about 96. I said 96, but 97 is close enough, Justin. Same type of area. Again, if you're struggling to be profitable or newer to trading, please wait about 6 minutes. Those who are already consistently profitable, you might be getting a little bit of a buy signal here on the ES. If we draw this out, I'll probably take a shot at this. Let me get set up. Again, get a little price action box here. If it breaks out of this spot right there, I'm gonna buy it. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Never mind. Still do it down here. Look down here, maybe on the ES. NQ is not giving you a proper buy signal, but we'll see. Maybe give it a minute. It's a good level first touch on the ES here. I'll do the same thing. If it pops up with like an engulfing candle or something, let's buy this. Yeah. Looks like that should be the go, right? There you go. Let's see. See, this is one of those scenarios where, again, if you're new to trading, struggling to be profitable, you should not be trading right now. Do not trade through the open. Those are bigger accounts. Those that are more consistent. Those with some risk capital. You could be trading through this, but maybe not. See if it makes a W here. How many times do I have to say that? 68.97. We're just saying that that's a level that we have on the ES, Rusty. All right, good job, Isaac. You're acting funny. I still like this level though. I'm with Justin on this. I like this level in the ES. And Q's not coming back where we want it to, but if you look back, lots of trades happening here. Maybe would like to have it a little bit, maybe a point lower, 22 lower on the ES here. We just need to get some kind of pullback here on the NQ. And then we're going to try to, I think what we'll try to do is we'll try to take this M and Q profit count on scale into the long side on that. Any kind of, oh, there we go. We can pull back now. Let's get it away from the open for a minute, and then we'll look at that. So we're looking for the ES long somewhere around here. And the NQ, you might actually get, just be patient, wait for the buy signal. Wait for it to consolidate a little bit. That's all we need, guys. You see this every single day. Some type of consolidation pattern like that, somewhere around here. And we'll be able to buy it out of that. That's all we got to do. Be patient. Same on the NQ. You're going to get some kind of little, maybe inverse head and shoulders pattern. Something like this, upside down. Let's see. I think we'll probably get close to it now. If this works, what time is it? 9:36. Oh, amazing! Imagine that. 6 minutes into the trading day, we might have a setup. What did you say now? Mm-mm. Okay. I'll start looking now. The ES, we're starting to get turnover here on the NQ. Be a little patient there, guys. Little spot here. If it doesn't go any lower and we finish up on the next couple candles, that should turn into a buy there. We're about to get that on the ES, right above this little wick here. I think we probably should look at, we got this got to stay up. If this stays up, if this stays up, I don't know what's wrong with my voice. If this stays up, then we'll try to grab a couple dollars here on the M and Q with the prop account. Just here's what's keeping me off of it right now, because we're just between those two. Remember what we were looking at a couple minutes ago. There's a sedan driving around here. We're at the just right between. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to jump on the. So somewhere in this area, back here, we're just at the top of one zone or one traded area, and the bottom of another one. So it's got to stay up. That's the only thing I'm hesitating on with the M and Q here on the prop account. Again, if the ES can make some type of nice little W or something, or finish a long look here, we look for a long. But if not, we got to start changing our thoughts and possibly looking for a short. It would have to come from pretty much here. It would have to come from maybe around 85, 86. That would be the last spot that we'd probably want to look for a long at this point. And don't get me wrong, if we get lower on the NQ, we can look at two directional trading on the M and Q. So I'm just prepared for either one. Make sense, guys? So we're looking for a long, possibly from around maybe here, 68, 86, 85 on the ES. And the same for the NQ, somewhere around this area. I think somebody said it earlier, 77. Yeah, what, 77? So somewhere around here on the NQ. If that pans out, then we take a long bias on the M and Q, and we take our manually trade here on the ES long. If it doesn't pan out, we switch our thoughts on the M and Q. We're going to go two directions at the lower level, and the ES we probably start looking for shorts and NQ. Make sense, guys? Simple enough, right? I think it's simple enough. That's the only thing we can do. All right. Looks like you might be getting a little long set up here on the NQ. actually try one on the ES if it sets up right. It's got to be a little compact W or consolidation break. It's got to be one of those two things. If it goes any lower on the ES, no more long thoughts for me. Maybe even a buy stop here. Yeah, see that. That high is 86.50, 86.75 buy stop. Let's try that. See if that holds. If it breaks any lower though, I'll cancel the buy stop. That looks pretty structured though. Maybe getting a little wonky W here, or that inverse head and shoulders I was talking about on the NQ. And again, this is the last spot. If this stays up here for the NQ or ES, then we take the long bias on the M and Q for our prop account. If it, nope, I'm canceling that buy stop. Never mind. We go back to our two-way trading thought for the M and Q. Look for some shorts here on the ES. Simple enough. Dunzo. That's what we shall do. Let's get prepared for this then. We need to be around 126, maybe a little bit higher. I'm just looking back to see where we start the two direction play. It should be probably around like the bottom of this zone here. What do you guys think? Yeah, that should be about where we turn on the two directional play. It's about right? Yeah. So about somewhere between here and 126. So between 77 and 126. 177, 126. Let's see if it can stay. Uh-oh, guess who's here? Oh, sweet little Grace. All right, we got the consolidation happening. Let's see if we get the breakout. Although I'm a little bit more inclined to look for the shorts at this point, but we really are probably in two direction trading right now. I do like this. Take a shot on it. Let's give it like just a second longer. I need a candle to shoot up. Nope, never mind. It's just not. They're not doing it. Hey, Megan, this is one of those days. Don't get caught. They're just taking stops. They're taking retail out. Okay, Megan? Don't get caught in this stuff. I'm calling Megan out, but I'm telling everybody that. I'm telling all you guys that. These are, yeah, now at this point, we probably kind of have to wait for the 10 o'clock news. I'm not calling Megan out. She knows that. I'm just saying, like, for all of us, let's not get caught in this trap. None of these perfectly good buy signals should have finished. None of them did. They keep failing. We don't need to get caught in this. That's all there is to it, guys. Anybody? Tom? If you guys haven't noticed this, I talk to people that I've trained. Those are the people I talk to because I know what's going through your minds, and I try to be personable with you. You guys figured that one out, right? So you're my, whether you're listening or not, I still say your names. This is not cool. This is not fun. I mean, I really want to try to convince myself to pull the trigger on this M&Q trade. Oh, thank you, Tom. You got caught once already. Yeah, Joe. Don't. Yeah, let's take that lump, move to the next account, and we probably. Speaking of, I'm not gonna be able to be around for Premier Clubhouse this afternoon, guys. Hopefully, you guys can handle that. But all these should have been good buy signals all the way down. Never happened, and there's your buy right there happening. Even though I'm more inclined to look for the short right now. This is just tough stuff, guys. The only thing you could have done is pull the trigger on the counter short. That's it. And that wasn't the wise decision early. Does that make sense? No, she's really good at her levels. I mean, this would be the last area, like I said earlier. This would be the last area you'd want to buy from. But then the buy's got to work. Do you guys understand what I'm saying here with M and Q? Like, I really want to pull the trigger on this two direction play, but actually, you know what? That might just be okay. Let's look at this. 57, 282. Is that right? Yeah, 57, 282. So somewhere down here. So these are all, this would be all the buy orders. And up here would be all the sell orders. Look at this. We'll just use our brains. There's just too much empty space here for me to even think about this. We'd probably end up with some decent trades, so. It's not horrible. Put on like what we say, like a $250 leash. You guys want to do that? Wait, it's staying between. It's between the two levels here. That's the only reason I can't convince myself to do this. Does that make sense? Are you guys watching what I'm doing? I'm just drawing out where my buy orders would be, where our sell orders would be, and looking at it and saying, okay, does this really make sense for us to do? It does if price stays up here. It makes a lot of sense if price stays up there on that upper box, and it makes a lot of sense if price stays down here. But there's a lot of price action on both sides of this. It could possibly be a decent decision there. Even the first time it came up here, that wasn't horrible. It just looks like it's going to push down further. I think we just get a little bit lower than we do it. It was too early. $77. Good trade. Here you go, Isaac. That's the smart thing to do in this market. All right. I'm gonna look for this sell signal here in a second. Good job, Isaac. Um, the only thing we're missing here. Let's wait for the. Are we really gonna get 10 o'clock news? I mean, come on. Can somebody jump in Premiere this afternoon? You guys gonna be there? I can't do it. Yeah. Well, what do we always say? The Globex is either a and I mean, but really, if we really look at it, Globex was two directions as well. We're at the low of that area. This would be the I said this earlier. I know, but this would actually probably be the last spot you want to see that buy. And then on the NQ, I think we're pretty much at the level where we say if we got a big enough tick space, we can go two directions all the way up to, like we said earlier, 270, somewhere around that 277 down to even here 50, 7750, 27750. Let's see if that works. Maybe that does work. 263, 38. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Two directions on the MQ. Finally got that in the spot that I wanted it. So you guys follow that. I'm using 45 tick space, 10 contracts. Should keep us well within an area that we maybe pick up a couple $100 on that. I'm still waiting for I'm looking for a sell signal up here on the ES. Oh, gotta do something. All right. Again, I'm gonna keep this on a little leash here. I'm not gonna let this go down on the MNQ prop account more than a couple $100. Still looking for that sell here on the ES. I think we missed it though. That one little push up there was probably the sell signal we should have taken. But again, we got news. Oh yeah, no, we got. Let's get out of this MES. Sorry guys. 956. I'm just gonna take a $13 loss, or whatever it is. A $19 win. Get out of that. I'm silly. Let's wait for the news. I'm so used to us not having news these days. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too, Isaac. We're gonna sell rallies. Let's wait for the news though. 10 a.m. o'clock news. See what happens there, if there is anything that happens. In the meantime, adjust my ES zones here. So guys, there's another thing. This is interesting to me as well on ES. Anybody say, have you ever seen a gap get filled like this, step by step? I don't know if I have. That's interesting, right? Normally that just the first push down, or this one would push through and finish around that 68.29 level. Normally, that did not happen. Raggedy. I know, it's Isaac. I don't want to touch this. I do not want to be in this market. Although they keep trying to sell it. I still like the two direction play. I just want to wait until after the news at 10. Maybe we'll catch a couple $100 or something. All right. 9:59. And yeah, I know it's a red folder, but I'm just not hopeful in the market doing anything really. We'll see. A couple seconds. And a whole lot of nada. There you go, Isaac. If this stays fully pivot on the ES, we kind of need to think our NQ and MNQ short ideas is the way to go here. You can possibly even look at a breakout below. Oh, what did we use last week? Was it 70, 68, 74? Is that what it was? There we go. So you got the breakout now. And now we need to really think short on the M and Q here. Remember, just keep looking back, guys. Lots of stuff down here, a lot of stuff up here. Below, again, 177 on the NQ. We're thinking short, short, short. We might want to scale in some shorts here. Safe play. Let's look at that. Maybe a little wider tick spacing, but that should work out well for us. I mean, we could really think two directions. Let's draw that out. I'm gonna do that again for myself. Probably there and there. I think I would be okay with that. That's not that horrible, is it? Okay, I can get down with it. Let's do that. Plenty of cross action. We'll be good. All right, let's see if we get a sell signal here on the ES. That's what I've been waiting on all morning. Might get one on the NQ as well. Let's see if it sets up right here. We need for this to let's wait for this turnover a little bit. See this HMA pointing straight up? Let's let this start to curl over a little bit. It's about to do it, guys. I'm gonna be okay being late in this. As a matter of fact, I think I could do a sell stop at like 73. Let's do that. Oh, no, it took us. I'm in on the other account there. All right, there it is. Target's off. Did you guys get in it? I am super late. Taking a bigger risk on this one. What does 4% threshold mean? Huh? What is he? What, Todd? What are you talking about? Minus 4%. Are you? Has this filled a contract yet? Oh, it did. $40. Yay! Whole $40 for us. Sorry about the sensitivity of the mic, guys. I don't know what causes that. Oh, is the short working out? Now we're gonna have a stop. I've got 2 targets off. I told you guys I was way late. Sorry, I meant to have it on this chart. Uh, plus or V. I don't know, Todd. I really don't know. Um, I just downloaded a new one the other day. I have zones. I don't even know what that one is. V4. It's in the members area. That's what I have. Stop on the ES. If you have to be tighter, you probably need to look back here and be at 77, 70, sorry, 72, 50. That's what I'll use. 72.50. The stop. Just looking back at that last little push down. And we can do this whole thing about drawing the box. Here, let me switch it to the other account. Put it on the screen for you guys. All right. You might get in that NQ short. That was an easy one to do. Much easier than the ES was. Good job, Megan. Guys, all we had to do is be patient this morning. We got this. This is a nice little trade. It's not horrible. And if you have to be tighter, you got to use this midpoint here around 70, 75. That's probably the best stop anyway, 70, 75. 70, 75. If it takes that out, it's going to take everything else out. There you go. Flat. Another target or two here on the M and Q. That's working out. That's working out lovely for us, isn't it? Good decision on that, Coach Brian. Disappointment Panda says if you don't plan in advance, you'll lose on your trades. Did you get that, Miss Paulina? Did you get that trade? Were you in it? Good. Lawrence got it too. Okay, guys, you should be flat now. Unless you got a bigger account, then try to hold the short. But there's 83 bucks. Nice. Good trade, Miss Paulina. Good job, guys. Good job, everybody. See, again, patience. We waited for that. Now, if this swing high gets broken on the NQ and the ES here, we just chill out on the trades for a minute. And that's not horrible. That's like, can you be that patient to wait for that 300 bucks right there? On the ES, it is 250, whatever it was. It's better than a kick in the teeth. What was your favorite Halloween costume that you guys saw? Oh wait, some of you guys can't answer that question. Never mind. Favorite Halloween costume? Anybody? Favorite this year? No. Got to do a mandatory coffee break here in a second. Nobody wants to be on the. If you're on trial with us, here, let me do this while we're waiting on trade. If you're on trial with us or you're watching us maybe online or something, go to libertytradingclub.com. If you're watching us online, join us for a 7-day free trial. We'll happily help you out. If you show up this Wednesday evening, I'll be doing a presentation where you might could win a free Bullanox account. That's for everybody, members and everybody. If you want to show up, I'll be teaching the same stuff I always teach, showing it with Paul. Paul's going to be teaching as well. And if you're on trial with us, go to libertytradingclub.com, log into the members area. We have some good stuff here with you. If you're on NinjaTrader, you can use our tick entry tool, our tick reversal tools, and our levels. If you're not on NinjaTrader, you can also get our levels off of Telegram. You're in the main trade room now. We do have some partner discounts you can use. Tomorrow we'll be having class in the elite classroom. Actually, no, I'm doing it. I told everybody I'll do it here in the main trade room, so I'm doing class here in the main trade room tomorrow. $104 on that M&Q trade so far. We have a full suite of learning material, if you will. In the afternoons, we do an afternoon trading session, which I think the members will be running today. I won't be able to be there, but I think the members will be able to be there. You guys will be running that. And then again, I want you guys all to scroll down to the elite class replays. It's imperative that you watch the first 5 videos here. I keep saying I'm going to record some more. I will get those done this week, promise. Finding levels all the way down to trailing stops, trade management. It'll give you our thought process and how and why we do things. We have a full calendar every week. We do have an app. Please download the mobile app. Stay with us on the go while you're on trial with us. And thank you and welcome to Liberty Trading Club. Yay. There you go. Have to have the new videos been uploaded? No, Rusty, give me till the end of the week, please. It's going to be the same classes, just without being classroom format. It'll just be straightforward, straight on videos. And I'm not too worried about this this little trade here on the M&Q. Again, we've got a lot of we looked at this a second ago, but we've got a lot of stuff back here that this should sell from. A lot of stuff where it should buy from as well. All this back here, lots of selling, birds yelling about it too. All this trading up here. So there's I like this where it was at because of all the trading below and above it. Finally taught myself into it. Lots of stuff there. A lot of trading up here. So a lot of selling as well. I like it a lot. I'm a fan of it. I like it a lot. I am a fan. See, we took profits again. You got that, Rusty? I'll do it later this week. Make sure it's done for you, for everybody at least. And we're just being patient on the ES and the Q, right, guys? Correct? Birds yelling at me this morning. You guys are super. Finally found something you like. Lulu, what'd you get? Finally found something you like. Candy bar? No, you'll know, right? I'll tell everybody. There she is. Hey, $168. That's not horrible. Let's see. Did the math on this over the weekend. It was with 10 funded accounts. Let's see. Something like if you just do a small amount on these accounts, small win. It's on 10 accounts on my, just on my, not even Tick Century, just on my trades. It's and you take one of my trades a day. It's something like $470,000 a year on 10 accounts. Just take my first trade every day. That's it. Isn't that crazy, guys? Just one trade, my first trade every day, statistically speaking, 10 accounts. Copy it across 10 accounts. My first trade every single day. 10 accounts. My first trade every day. The first one you see me take, the first one say I take every single day. Statistically speaking, across 10 accounts, you copy that one trade. It's $470,000 a year. That's nuts. All right, this pivot should hold. I wanted to be in that short on the ES, but that was hard to do. First trade today was a winner. All right, we may just walk away with a couple $100 here on the M&Q. Nice, good job, Lulu. ES stops. Are you short? You should be maybe around 72, 75 again. Look back here. Where we're at. It was a high of 70, 50. So maybe a little tighter, maybe 72. 72 should be your stop. Yeah, I gotta get flat on this M&Q, guys. I don't like that it's pushing down like that. I'm just gonna go flat on that with 150 bucks. Think about this for a minute. It'd probably work out. If you guys want to stay in it, you can stay in it. I got some things to do today, so this probably work out. Now that I'm looking back at it, I should just stayed in it. Oh well. It's got a lot. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of trading in this area. Stay in it, get another target. I got to do a mandatory coffee break, guys. I'll be right back in just a few. That's the only reason I'm not. That's the reason I'm not in it. well, we missed another sell signal. ES was a little bit cleaner than NQ. Did anybody grab that? Never tell me my stop's too tight. What is wrong with you? Joe, good job. Let me take this MQ to a short bias here. Somebody tell Miss Paulina not to mess with my stops too tight. Shh. You had the chance to get in that trade, didn't you? I'm going to be in trouble, aren't I, guys? I am stepping in poo-poo right now. Oh, if you'd listen to me. Okay, good. See how that works? Listening to me. You guys want to take a stab back at this M&Q thing here? Anybody? Are we happy with 150 bucks today? You need one? What's up, Tom? I would definitely say short bias here on the M&Q for tick century. Let me take a look at this real quick. I keep doing this, but I keep trying to tell myself where these trades are going to come from. All the way up toward that 177 area. I'm comfortable with that. Let me think about that. So if we do, I'll try to find you something, Tom. Here, watch. So if we don't start at the market, we're probably going to go 10 orders at 45 tick space. Probably take us up to about right around that 177 area. Probably. Let's see. Yeah. Lots of trades back here too. A lot of selling. A lot of selling in that grid. A lot of buying as well. Lots of trades. There you go. You can do that. Use tick century, guys. I'm gonna leave that on for a minute. I'm okay with that. See if it comes up and grabs a order or two. It'd be nifty if it did. Nifty. That made up for my earlier blunder. I don't know if it was a blunder, Joe. You just got in a little early on the trade. You know? I really don't know if that was a blunder. Probably a well. Yeah, crabs. SpongeBob. Michael, you're funny. Yeah, the setup. That's what I was saying. Is earlier felt we had what 5 or 6 failed long setups back through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Don't trade that market. Don't trade that market. So I see what you're saying. I mean, I would have given one of those a try. I think if I look back at it properly, I probably would have tried this one. It just didn't finish. I kept putting those buy stops in, and they never got hit. Have that be a good setup. Yeah, I did earlier. So let me check on this. Yeah, I mean, do we want to go into the market, guys, on the M&Q? Let's do that real quick, and then I'll go over this with Rusty. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use a bigger tick space, so just try to grab another $30 or something. I'm gonna go up to like a 60 tick space just to be safe. Go into the market. That should be safe either way. We'll probably get our target pretty quick on that. So if you want to follow me, M&Q at the market, 60 tick space. I'm using 10 M&Q contracts. ES, I missed another short. The one at 932, Joe. You should be trading at 932, Joe. You know that, right? He's gonna say yes. I know he'll say yes. He should not be trading at 932, Joe. All right, Rusty. Let me keep my eyes. Let me update zones real quick for everybody else, and then we'll go. So, Rusty, you were warning. You want to see what I would have wanted to see, or I saw that made it a failed the trade that I wouldn't take, and then what I wanted to see for it to be a good trade, right, Rusty? Good, Megan. Well, if you guys gotten that short that I missed, you're you're in the money. Oh, come on. I mean, all in all, it's not a horrible Monday. It's pretty easy trading. Let's see what we got here on the NQ. I'm just updating zones, and I'm gonna get Rusty's question answered. There's a big area here on the NQ that I haven't figured out yet. I'll show that to you in a second. So, what did I want to see? Sim account. Elliot, Sim millionaire. Joe got it, not me. But the short? Is there somebody in the short? You guys are in the short right now? Who's in it? That's more important than me going through this with Rusty. Who's in that short? Let me make sure you guys are stop right now at that high. There is 56.25. 56.50 is a good stop. Unless you need to be tighter, then you have to use this next step down here. We probably should be flat. 53.75. When that take flat, that would take you flat right now. Or 56.75. Those are your two stops. All right. So Rusty, you guys, everybody, ready? I feel I'm understanding the support and resistance. I'm not confident on what I want to be seeing in those key levels to make. Yeah, well, that's the time thing. This is going to take you a little time with that, Rusty. That's a get it done over time thing. So I like the spot here earlier this morning. I really, really wanted to see this right around 6,900 pan out for a long trade. So what we need to see is another bar that's stuck in this area. Maybe one with a wick that came off of like that. Another bar here, and then either a rejection wick all the way up to the top here, and a bar that surpasses a structure that would have been built right there, or just a pure momentum bar that just engulfs this whole thing and takes off. Those would have been two things. Does that make sense, Rusty? Those have been two scenarios that I would have liked to have seen for me to take that trade. Down here, this is what I was talking about. This bar right here needed to be a momentum bar or an engulfing bar. If that was an engulfing bar, that's a buy because that would take off. It is not an engulfing bar. You see, you would have needed another bar here, like right there, for this to be a buy. So every scenario is going to come with a little different. Hey, this is what I'm looking for to make this happen. Down here, you'd needed one of these two bars to finish at the top of this, like finish up there, or even beat it, pass it. You don't trade this junk. You just after it goes 5 or 10 bars, just don't trade it. And then all of a sudden, we're looking at shorts at this point. And this is the scenario I told you about, right? You've got these here, these little guys right here. What I call railroad track candles, a small little professional candle, and this bar right here that engulfs or takes over the structure. That's the bar you sell on. Anybody other than Rusty, is this kind of helpful? Hopefully it is. Good. Very good. All right. Let's see if we can get one more trade before we call it a morning. Get me some more contracts. Maybe a little bit of a double top here. NQ is still junking around. That's a tough trade. You had one easy trade on the NQ. One. That was it. One easy trade. Maybe this long back here. That's early though. Yeah, it really looks like you had one easy trade. That's it. Well, maybe this was a decent little sell signal. So two, three decent trades you could have had on the NQ so far. Yeah, Justin, that's weird. I'm still like, why? Um, NQ60. We haven't even made it to the gap yet. Yes, stepping into the gap and then going away from it. That's silly. It's weird. Doesn't happen. That's look at this. It wicked right down to the low, pulled away, pushed halfway through the gap, pulled away. May have made it to where it filled the gap. The low is 43.50. Up here, the high is 41. Guys, that's silly. 2 points away and it didn't fill. That's no. Don't feed me that malarkey. Is this where the NQ turned around the other day? Let's look at that. No. It was at yeah, somewhere around 9:30, 9:39. It was back here at yeah, around 9:45 or something. So we'll get up here in this stuff, see a couple cells. That'll be good. A lot of selling up here. I like it. Maybe we got a little overzealous here, getting in a little early. Should have waited for a little bit more of a pullback. That's okay though. All right, you're getting in territory now where you might see the sell signal in the ES here. I'll do that one for you guys. Make sure I'm on the right account here. Let's get ready. So we want to see this Short at 77. I think somewhere in this area is where you look for the short guys on the NQ. Again, we're going to wait. I want to see what happened before. Maybe a double top. NQ, maybe a little bit of a something that looks like this, but upside down. Some smaller bars. 3 or 4 smaller bars here with some wicks on top. The old school devil horn setup would be what I'd look for right here. That'd be fun. 2 wicks just pointing out, and then put your self stop below that and take off. All right, there's your NQ trade. That's what I'd love to see. ES, anything that just stops here for a minute. That I can put some kind of sell stop in. I'll be happy with that. 4, 5, 6 bars here. Let's see if that happens. Actually, I'm gonna get ready for that. Right here, or look for it right here, but don't just take the trade. Wait for it to stall out a little bit here, and then you can draw like a little box around it and sell it when it breaks out. So just give it a second longer. I'm looking for almost the exact same thing. What I really want to see is some rejection wicks up here on the NQ. Not really that worried about that on the ES here. Okay, you're starting to get the hook now. There. I think I'm gonna try to give that a shot. Okay, that should work. Maybe you do get the bigger double top here. Let's see. Again, I'm not that worried about this MNQ. I know we're down a little bit on it right now, but there's still a lot. There's so much stuff back here. Look, if I just kind of circle these top orders here, and then we can scooch it back. Lots of selling. Lots of trades back there. Lots of them. Lots of trades. The only issue is I hope they start getting filled before I have to go. That's the only issue I have this morning.
Research and trade wisely. Hey there.